Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here.
What's up, chat? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am actually creating my own Simself in The Sims. Yes, I am doing that finally. So I have never really created my Simself before. I mean, I have, obviously, but I've never actually sat down and spent time and like taken photographs of myself at different angles to try to get as close of a likeness as I possibly could. So I've never actually done this before. So I guess now is there's no time like the present, you know? So I decided to do this. I have created my Simself before, like quickly on stream without really, you know, spending too much time with it. But yeah, so I took a couple of photos of one straight on, one, you know, semi-profile, and then one profile. And then I tried my best, I mean, without spending like hours and hours and hours and like, you know, killing myself over it, to create as much of a likeness as I possibly could in The Sims. So I did run into a few issues with, I mean, the game is great. Like the creative sim in this game is absolutely fantastic. And the amount of editing that you can do or you know, manipulating that you can possibly do to a face is amazing. But it's just not it's not too advanced to be able to make any face. So I ran into some problems, especially with my nose. My nose is very difficult to replicate in the game. There was just really no way to do it. Also, my eyes, the way that they're shaped, it was very difficult to really do that in the game without making my eyebrows slope downwards. So I kind of had a problem with the eye/eyebrow area as well as the nose area. So my nose is a little bit more like the nostril area, like the bottom part where it's like you can see inside my nostril area. It's a little bit longer and I couldn't really edit that at all. And I mean, maybe if I tried different nose shapes, but I feel like the one that I chose was like the closest to my nose shape. And I tried to manipulate it as good as I possibly could. But again, the eyes were very difficult for me because once I put the eyebrows on, they were kind of droopy. But that's sort of the way that my eyes are. They droop in the, like on the outer corner. But in order to do that in the game, you have to sort of like drop down the eyebrow. And my eyebrows aren't really that droopy. So it was kind of difficult to get a good balance there. Also, I had an issue with the mouth, like my mouth as is when I'm not doing anything. I'm sort of just like completely, you know, blank face, casual, like no, no smiling or whatever. My mouth doesn't usually close all the way, like my lips don't close all the way. So I had to use a CC mouth in order to get that effect. And I think it actually didn't turn out too bad. It was kind of okay. And then the next problem I ran into was the hair. The hair is, it's not even so much the hair. Like I understand that my hair is two different colors, so it's going to be difficult to find a hair that's not CC that is going to work with my actual hair color and hair length. So I decided to not worry too much about the two-tone of my hair, just to find one that kind of matched the way that I do my hair. And the problem with the creative sim as well, trying to make a likeness, if you have a hairline that doesn't match the hairs in the game, it creates it gives you a difficult time to actually create a likeness, because your hairline really does matter when you're trying to create your, you know, either somebody or your sim self. And I felt like that this hair matched the best, and I tried to not to worry too much with the color of the hair. So I just picked the bulk of my hair color, which was like the dark blonde at the moment. So when I panned out, my Sim's head was so big because I had to like make her head wider and then longer, because that's kind of what my head looks like. And it actually worked out too, because I have like a shorter neck and like a wider like very, very wide shoulders. So I had to sort of like pull up my shoulders to make it look normal. And I guess like it kind of works because that's how I am in real life. I don't really think I have that big of a head though, but my shoulders definitely are pretty big. So I just kind of like made everything larger to match. And I kind of have like more of like a stockier build anyway. So kind of worked out. In order to hide my roots that I would normally have, I just put a hat on with the headphones. And because I'm kind of always wearing headphones on the stream, it kind of worked as well. I made my arms bigger, my chest a little bit bigger as well, like the way that my posture is like higher, and my thick thighs. But I tried to get it as close as I possibly could to myself. The only problem is the Sims just keep smiling. I chose the creative painter extraordinaire aspiration and the ambitious trait, as well as the clumsy and goofball, because you know what, I'm pretty much all of those things. But that's it. Enjoy the screenshots. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another video on this channel, and you can catch me on Twitch as well. I stream 5 days a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.